Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on into my space. So excited to be hanging out and spending time with you guys today as I'm getting things set up here on Instagram as well as over on Facebook in my Facebook community. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got some extra little buttons here on Instagram Live that I need to kind of walk through. There we go. Hey, guys. Glad to see you guys coming in over on Instagram. And those of you who are in my Facebook community, Christian Women Confidently Pursuing More. So glad you're joining me today. If you are brand new to me on social media, let me just say I'm so glad to connect with you. I am April Nicole Scipio, your productivity coach, the More Coach. Because number one, I truly believe that God has more for your life. And what that looks like is you being productive on purpose, right? I believe that productivity is not just you being busy checking off 1,001 things from your list, but it's really recognizing that God has given us this gift of time. Hey, Patty, thanks for being here. God has really given us this gift of time, and how we steward it really does matter, especially as kingdom entrepreneurs, especially as women of faith who are operating businesses with kingdom assignments. And so, if you are a Christian and you are a female and you own a business, then this message is especially for you, because I really believe that the enemy is the master of distraction, guys. It's not anything new, right? He knows he's not going to get us to quit most of the time, right? For the most part, we've thought about quitting now. Don't get me wrong. There are days when we're like, I don't know about this. But for the most part, the enemy knows, even though we have those moments, we're going to keep going. But what he does want to do is get us distracted. He knows that when we're distracted and not doing the things necessary to move the needle forward in our business, he knows that has a direct impact on our income, and he knows that has a direct impact on the impact we can make in the world. And so that's why this conversation is so very important, because we want to minimize distractions in our life, in our business, so we can literally grow our businesses and fulfill the kingdom assignments that God has placed on us. So today, I want to talk to you about 5 things really quickly that I want you just to evaluate in your life to see how they affect your focus, to see if these are things that are distractions for you or things that help you stay focused, right? So this is not a video to make you feel bad. If you're like, man, I've been so distracted, don't worry. I have something I'm going to invite you to at the end of this video that will help you. So you just pause and breathe. I got you. If you're like, girl, help me. I'm drowning. I'm distracted. I'm not getting my stuff done. I got you. You're good. Just give me about 5 minutes. I got you. We're going to look at these 5 things from this perspective. Like, man, Lord, I desire to be more focused. This is what I desire in my life. And so these are things I'm just going to do an inventory on today. I'm just going to do a quick inventory to see how I can minimize distractions using these 5 areas in my life. So the first thing that we're going to evaluate today is our physical environment. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but when I walk into a physical environment, if it's cluttered or really unorganized or stuff's everywhere, that really does affect my focus. I get distracted easily. So when I sit down to work at my desk, I want a clean space. I want it to be cleared off. I don't know about you, but when I walk into a room and it's organized, it just feels good. I try to explain this to my kids, y'all. They don't get it. Because sometimes, like, they'll clean their room and I walk in and I'm like, man, doesn't this just feel good? And they're like, Mom, no. They don't get it, but that's okay. I get it. I hope you get it, right? Our physical environments, like, it matters. So that's the first thing I want you to evaluate today. Whether you work from home, whether you work in a outside office, wherever you work, I want you to think about, okay, is my physical environment a place where I'm distracted, or the way that I have it set up, is it something that helps me stay focused? All right. So if you're taking notes, if you want to type it in the chat, those of you in my Facebook community, thanks for jumping on. This is what we're typing out. Our physical environment. Number 1, physical environment. We're talking about 5 things today we're just going to do a quick check on. Number 1, we're checking our physical environment. Second thing we're checking on today is our mental state. Our mental state really can be a distraction if we aren't taking care of it. That's why I'm a huge fan of daily mindset work. I'm a huge fan of prayer and journaling, because I recognize that if my mental state is strong and calm and peaceful, that affects my ability to focus. I focus much better when my mind is calm. If my mental state feels chaotic, I have a lot of things going on that I'm worrying about, or I'm just allowing my thoughts just to go off on down a rabbit hole. That happens sometimes, right? I'm recognizing that it matters. My mental state matters. And you may even want to write that in your notes. My mental state matters. It matters. So that's what we're checking on today. Just check on your mental state. And if you are finding that your mental state right now is being a distraction to you, I want you to journal out maybe what is the cause of that. So let's get to the deeper issue, right? Don't just accept like, oh, yep, that's just how I am. No, God did not call us to live a distracted life. He called us to live a life that's focused so we can really grow our businesses so that we can make a kingdom impact. All right, so that's the second thing, mental state. Y'all good? Y'all with me? Third thing, your relationships. What do I mean by this? Unfortunately, there are people sometimes in our life that try to control our time, that try to consume our time. They don't respect our boundaries. There's some people in our life where they have a natural bend toward negativity. I will tell you right now, I don't do well with negative. So if someone is super negative all the time, for me to stay focused on my kingdom assignment and not get distracted, I have to limit my time with them. Does that mean I love them any less? No. I love them with the love of God. I want what's best for them. But I understand that because I have this kingdom assignment and because they're a person who really sucks life instead of gives life, I got to really pay attention to the time I spend with them. And so that's what I want you to evaluate. Are there people in your life that really distract you? Are there people in your life that get you off focus? On the flip side of that, the good news is that we can be around like-minded people that are supportive of us and that help us to stay focused and push us toward our greatness. So just evaluate, what are my relationships doing in terms of my ability to focus? All right, the fourth thing, your physical body. When we are not feeling well, guys, it's a distraction. I'm just telling you, whether it's something that we deem to be small, something that we can get over in a few days with rest and water, stuff like that, or if it's something more serious where we are under the care of a physician and it's a lot more involved, whatever the physical challenge is, that can be a distraction if we let it. And sometimes we can't help it. Y'all, I remember this was about a month ago. I had like a migraine headache one day, and I didn't want to be distracted at all, but I could not help it. Like my head was hurting so bad, and I was completely distracted that day. That's just the nature of sometimes having a headache, right? So what I am saying is that while we can't always control what happens to us physically, we definitely need to evaluate the things we're doing to help our bodies be healthy, to help our bodies be strong. What are we doing so that we're not neglecting our physical bodies, so that way we can stay as healthy as possible so we are not distracted? I'll give you another quick example. If I'm walking in my house and I stub my toe, I don't care how many things are going right. I don't care if I just signed my biggest contract ever. I am not thinking about that in that moment. What am I thinking about? My toe. I'm thinking about my toe, y'all. A million things could be going right. Let me stub my baby toe on my foot. All of my attention, all of my focus goes to the toe. It's just how it is, right? So it's so important. It's so important that we do what we can to stay healthy. Things come up sometimes that we don't have control over. I get that. But what I am saying is, what are some things you can do that are in your control so that you can really take care of your physical body and not be distracted, right? That's what I want for us today. All right, last thing, your spiritual well being. And I'm confidently saying this because I'm a believer, right? I know that when I am more in tune with the Holy Spirit, when I'm taking care of my spirit, I'm in my word, I'm being prayerful, I'm spending time in worship. I know I am more focused when my spirit man is being fed. And so, actually, as a kingdom entrepreneur, as someone who has a business with a kingdom assignment, I'm really wanting to challenge you on this last one, right? The title of this live is Minimize Distractions to Maximize Profits. And one of the best things that you can do for yourself to do that in your life is have a close relationship with the Lord where you can hear his voice and you're getting guidance from him. I'm telling you, when things come up and I have like problems to solve or challenges come up or things happen that I'm uncertain about, those can be distractions. But it's in those moments where I can turn inward and I can just say, all right, Lord, this happened. What should I do? And God gives me guidance on that. And when he gives me guidance on that, I follow what he tells me. And sometimes he'll say, all right, April, I need you to pause and do X, Y, and Z. And then I pause and do X, Y, and Z. But then there are moments when he's like, nope, I got it. I need you to keep focused on that and just trust that I'm taking care of it. And I'm telling you guys, for me, hey, Naomi, for me, ooh, that can be the harder thing because I'm such a problem solver. I'm such a get it done girl. Like if something comes up, I'm like, let's go. I want to strategize. I want the 1, 2, 3, the pros, the cons. I want to look at it at 5 different angles. Like your girl's gonna figure it out, right? Like that's my mentality so often. Like I can just figure it out. I think sometimes those of you who are parents, I think that when we become moms, we get this I'll figure it out gene. It's deposited in us. We're like, I got it. It don't matter what's happening. It could be the craziest situation. And we're like, nope, I'll figure it out, right? But God really had to sit me down and say, April, I did not call you to figure anything out. I called you to trust me. And that's my challenge for you today. Like, really focus in on your spiritual well being so that you hear from God and let him lead you and guide you and direct you and not be distracted by the challenges that come up on a day-to-day basis, but just knowing that God is taking care of it. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope that you are so encouraged today. If you are coming in late, go back and watch this replay. We are talking about, yes, Naomi, it just kicks in, girl. I'm telling you, it just kicks in. We talked about 5 areas of our life that we're just going to evaluate, right? We're just going to do a quick check today to make sure that these areas are not being a distraction, but they're helping us stay focused. Number 1, our physical environment. Number 2, our mental state. 3, our relationships. 4, our physical body. And then 5, our spiritual well-being. So do those little checks today and stay focused. Remember, this is not just about us. Our businesses have kingdom assignments. And the enemy, the master of distraction, will love for us to stay distracted. But we're not staying distracted. We are focused in. Now, one more quick thing. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Naomi. You're welcome. One more quick thing. If you are someone and you want to really focus and tune and turn inward and really go hard after having a productivity journey, then I'm your girl. Okay? If you are brand new to me, I know Patty, you're brand new to me here on Instagram. I'm so glad you're joining me. I am April Nicole Scipio, your productivity coach, the More Coach. I coach Christian female entrepreneurs, helping them get rid of overwhelm, manage their time, have less stress, so that they can experience the more that God has for their life. God has more for your life. And sometimes we're on this hamster wheel of busy and we're not stewarding our time well and we miss out. We miss out on like the real stuff he wants us to get done in the earth. And so if you're someone and you're like, girl, I'm ready to like up my game with my productivity. I want to have good boundaries and manage my time and have routines and habits and workflows and systems and all the things that make your life feel like a well-oiled machine. I want you to register for my masterclass that's coming up on March 26th. It's called Time for More. And I'm going to be walking you through my more framework so that you in your life can feel more in control of your time and manage it, have less stress, and really go after the more that God has for you. So if that's something you're interested in, I want you to click on the link in my bio, get registered. If you have questions, send me a DM. I'd love to start a conversation with you because I'm really passionate about this. I know that God, who transcends time, right? God, yes, the link is in my Instagram bio, Patty. God, he is outside of time, right? He plucked us out of eternity and put us right here in this moment in time, in this generation, because he had assignments for us to do. And it's time for us to steward this gift of time, how he plucked us out of eternity and planted us into this thing called time, y'all. And we got to steward it well. We've got work to do, y'all. We've got work to do. We've got to be productive on purpose, right? That's what I'm about. Purposeful productivity. So yes. All right, y'all, go to that link in my bio, register for the masterclass, send me a DM if you have questions. But I'm so excited to connect with you, and I can't wait just to see all what God does as you start your productivity journey. I love y'all with the love of Christ. Do me a favor, tag a couple of people, hit the share button, help me spread this message of hope and encouragement. Hey, Denise, I saw you pop on here. That's it. All right, guys, have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon. April Nicole Scipio, the More Coach, reminding you that God has more for your life. Be blessed.